When it comes to times that I've been mistreated by doctors because of my weight, unfortunately there are a lot to choose from. I've been prescribed weight loss for a broken toe, a separated shoulder, and even strep throat. When I asked the doctor, "Are you telling me that I have obesity-induced strep throat?" his response was, "Well, no matter what's wrong with you, you'll feel better if you lose weight." I said, "Not if I have cancer." He responded, "Well, what do you want me to do?" And I said, "Antibiotics, now." I once even had a doctor prescribe blood pressure medication before my blood pressure was taken. When it turned out my blood pressure was 117/70, I asked him what could happen if I had taken that blood pressure medication, and his response was, "Well, I guess technically you could have died." I asked, "Can you explain to me your use of technically in this sentence?" And he said, "Well, I mean, what do you want me to do?" And I said, "I want you to take my blood pressure before you prescribe blood pressure medication." The time that sticks out most to me actually happened with a friend of mine who I'll call Deb. Deb and I could not be more different. Deb is a tiny woman about 90 pounds and a little less than 5 feet tall. She hates all kinds of exercise and prefers to eat fast food. It's just how she lives. I'm a 300-pound athlete. I'm a 3-time national champion dancer, and I work out like an athlete. Neither of us are better and worse, obviously. We're just different. But Deb hadn't been to the doctor in a while, and she found out about a community health screening and asked if I would go with her. Of course, I said yes. She went in first. The doctor took her numbers, and unfortunately, they weren't very good. And he said to her, "Look, you're obviously doing everything you can for your health. Sometimes these things are just genetic. I don't want you to feel any blame or shame about this at all. We're going to get you on some medication, and we're going to make this better." She came out, and I was next. I happened to get the same doctor. Before I even got all the way into the room, he put up his hand and said, "Stop. High blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes. You need to go lose 50 pounds and then come back and we'll take a look at you." I was shocked. I said, "Are you telling me I have to lose 50 pounds to get medical care?" And he said, "You're right. You're never going to do anything about your health. Why don't we just get you on some medication and do the best we can?" I wish that doctors knew that people of every size, of every shape, no matter what their health or their health habits are, deserve respectful, evidence-based health care and informed consent. I also wish doctors knew that weight and health are two different things, and that by confusing the two, they do a disservice not just to fat people who are given the message that healthy habits won't make us any healthier unless they make us thin, which is not what the research says at all, but also to thin people who are given the message that they're healthy by virtue of their size and regardless of their habits, which is also not true and a dangerous message to be spreading. Nobody's obligated to prioritize their health. But if we want to be healthy, the research is very clear that healthy habits are the best chance we have at our healthiest body, knowing that health is multidimensional and not entirely within our control. I wish doctors knew that and practiced respectful, evidence-based healthcare and shame-free, blame-free, future-oriented care for every patient that they saw. I am resolved to continue to be the CEO of my own healthcare and to always ask doctors about evidence basis and research and to demand compassionate care and to spread this word about this research to other people so that they can also demand the healthcare that they deserve.